What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the My Player Career Mode. I'm really excited to bring you today's video because we have finally received an offer and we will be leaving Derby at the end of the episode. Of course, the end of the episode, we'll jump into the January transfer window and we will join our new club. If you want to leave a prediction down below of the team that we have joined, I'll let you guys do it. I'll say you right now, I'll give you a couple of hints. A, it is not a team in England, and B, I have never played in this league before on a My Player Career Mode. So I know a few of you are probably perked up there and going, well, there's a Chinese Super League in FIFA, maybe he's going there. Or is it a different one entirely? So there's a few leagues that could be. I'll let you guys deliberate that down below. So without spoiling it, it is going to be shown in today's episode, the team that we will be joining next episode, basically, and playing our first game for them. But until then, I did play 3 more games with this Derby team, obviously trying to get an offer in. And at this point, there was still no offer, so we just had to play our best football and try and get ourselves a move away from the club. And it just so happens we took the lead. Leroy Fer scoring in the first game here against Millwall at Pride Park. And coincidentally, actually, he's one of the new boys into this Derby side. I feel like if we stay here, we might have a chance at going up, but at the same time, as you guys have said, as I did run the poll in the previous episodes, you guys do want to see us move clubs. And I'm quite happy to say as well that I feel the team that have come in for us is going to get a lot of you guys excited. Because it's not a massive team in the world of football in terms of, you know, winning the Champions League every year or, you know, winning the Europa League every year. But it's still a team that I feel has massive potential. So we'll show you that team later on to come as well. And like I said, I've never played in this league before. So it's going to be quite fun for me to test out a new sort of country, a new league, and see just how we compare to some of the other players in there. But we were winning this game quite comfortably here, and we were all over them. We should have gone 2-0 up here. You can see I get through. I tried to initially put the cross back in. I don't know what happened to me. Just completely got the pass wrong. Should have been simple for us to actually send that one through, and somehow I completely messed that up. Now, this is the problem. I've spoke about this before. I'll always keep saying it. There is a major issue when it comes to your teammates just kind of kicking the ball between them and making mistakes. Like, why on earth is he passing the ball straight back to a Millwall player there, the defender we have? Not a clue, but he did make the mistake. They got a chance from it. Our keeper was required to save it, but straight from their chance, we get one of our very own. Unfortunately, though, yeah, I just don't quite know what that shot was, to be quite honest. We'll just put it away as one of the bad shots that I have on occasions. You know, I can't be perfect in every regard, but we continue on with the highlights again, looking for this second goal that would have shored up 3 points. This is a great save from the goalkeeper. Don't actually know how he makes this. Like, I did everything I felt I needed to do, running near post, getting the delivery in, getting something on the end of it. And take a look at this save right here from this replay. It's just brilliant. Oh my goodness me, it's really, really good. Like, I thought it might drop in as well, but it just didn't. It went wide to the post. So we didn't get ourselves a goal, but we did actually find another chance not too long later. This time I was offside. I just couldn't get it. It just wasn't going my way. But there was the second goal about to appear. And I might not be scoring, but I am assisting. Lovely step over, cross delivered in. Josef Soon, back post, gets ahead of his man and nods Derby 2-0 in front to secure the 3 points. 3 minutes to go. Happy days. Derby back on to winning ways. Now, the thing is, like I said, if we were to stay here, there's every chance that Derby are going to get promoted this year. But obviously, there's also every chance that they're going to drop. And these performance levels won't stay till the end of the season. Wolves are running away with the division right now. They're something like 10, 15 points clear at the top of the table. And when you consider we're not even halfway through the season yet, that is pretty mind-blowing. So it's more about fighting for second or the playoffs. They're the only 2 options that we have to try and go up with this Derby team. But as you guys know, we're not going to be here next year anyway. Or we're not going to be here in January. So after that game happened, I was still awaiting an offer. And it finally came. The team that we will be joining in January is about to appear right on the screen. Transfer offer for you. Saw that message pop up. I was like, oh my goodness me. And the team coming in for us are none other than FC Porto of the Liga NOS, which is the Portuguese league for anybody who doesn't know. Like I said, never played in this league before, never even done a career mode with a team in this league before. Obviously, I know there's Sporting CP from there, Benfica as well. They're the sort of big teams that are in this division. Porto were up there as well. Obviously, they've had big number 9s down their line in the likes of Radamel Falcao. So we know that there's going to be expectation on our shoulders. But as the offer came in, I looked at this and thought, 59 grand a week in a new league, in potentially some European football. I'll have that every day of the week. So I checked out what they were doing. Right now in the Liga NOS, they're sat third. They're a point behind Benfica, 2 points behind Sporting CP. So they're remaining competitive in the Liga NOS. And also, they're in the Europa League. You can see right here, winning their group currently, which involves Stade Rennais, Utrecht, which is I want to say, a team from the Eredivisie, but I could be wrong. So I apologise as well, because I probably butchered their name. However, I was quite happy to have that accepted. So, at the end of today's episode, going into the January transfer window, the team that we will be with next episode is FC Porto, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be going to the Liga NOS, fighting in the Portuguese League, playing in the Europa League as well, hopefully, if they get themselves through that group stage, and if they get themselves into a favourable draw, maybe even winning the Europa League down the line, and just overall having a good time of things. So we've got our move away. Hopefully you guys are excited for that team. Obviously, there was a couple of games still we had to play in terms of this one between now and us waiting till January. I wanted to give you guys, more than just the one game, but I also didn't want to go and start at Porto just yet. I wanted to wait till next episode for that. So we're going to try and help Derby as much as we can in the final 2 games here before we go into January, helping them getting themselves up to the Premier League, hopefully, and then maybe one day we will return here and have some good times with Derby County in the Prem. So until we go to Porto, guys, our main focus needs to be on Derby. So we were in the game here, and we did actually take the lead inside the 35th minute. It was them who actually started the better of the 2 teams, Birmingham. They hit the post early on, but they weren't able to convert the chance, and we did get our very own as we went 1-0 in front. So what I will say is, guys, what do you guys think of the Porto, like the team, FC Porto? Are you guys excited to see how we play there? I mean, like I mentioned, I'm quite excited because it's a new league, never played in it, and I'm just kind of intrigued to see how we're going to perform. Like, we'll go in there as probably one of the better players in the division, and yet it's, kind of strange considering the fact that weeks before this, we were still playing Championship football. So I'm fairly excited. And if you guys want to leave some comments, what number should we wear at FC Porto? Because I'm open to deliberation. I know for a fact that we could take number 9, we could take number 7, we could take number 10, and we can take number 14. They're the ones that obviously are the main ones that I'm interested in. So if you want to leave a comment, let me know what you guys think in terms of our squad number. Then you've got to choose from 7, 9, 10, or 14. 11's taken, that's Brahimi, I believe. 8's taken, and some of the other big ones are taken as well. So they're the 4 that I have available to me. So I'm going to let you guys leave me some comments on which squad number you want us to take at FC Porto. And of course, we can do that in the next episode. So winning that game there means that Derby get another 3 points. Just so happens that as soon as we leave the club, they start to win games, isn't it? As Bolton were the next team up, decided to sim this. We were going to sim Bolton, we were going to sim Barnsley, we were going to sim Sheffield United, and we were going to play against Wolves, who, like I said, were running away with it. I think we beat Bolton, we lost to Barnsley, and maybe we drew with Sheffield United in total after the 3 that were done. As you can see, you'll see them very briefly pop up on your screen. As Sheffield United at home was a 1-1 draw. There you go. So that was that one. And we then faced Wolves for the final time in a Derby shirt. This was the final game that we were going to play in a Derby shirt. You can see the draw has been made for the Europa League. Our new club in FC Porto will face Hoffenheim. We might get to play in that game. Maybe the second leg is what we'll play in. We are not cup tied, so we can actually play for Porto in the Europa League, provided that they get themselves into that first leg and actually have an advantage. Then we'll see us get over there and try our hardest to help them through to the next round. It will be quite interesting if we actually went on to win the Europa League now after joining them in January to then go on and win it. That would be some story. Like I said, trying to help Derby as best we can before we leave. We are playing against Wolves, running away with it. They've got an unbelievable team. I mean, it's just stupid, some of the players that they've managed to keep hold of here in the Championship. They're definitely going to go straight back up, but we could maybe have one damper in the party. We could beat them here, potentially. They're yet to lose a game, I believe, at home, at their ground, and it was showing, because inside 9 minutes, they took the lead. There wasn't really a lot we could have done about this. Like, it was just a hopeful cross. Curtis Davis gets nowhere near it, and then they go 1-0 in front, headed in the back of the net. I was quite frustrated with this goal. Can't lie to you guys. Look at this. It's just like, no, it's just not a good piece of defending from Curtis Davis, put it that way. So that's why I was more tilted than anything. They had a really good chance as well to make it 2-0. Again, defensively, we look shoddy. Cordoba goes through. He should have made it Wolves 2, Derby 0. He wasn't able to do it, though. He's put his shot wide of the post there. But when this happened, I don't know what it was. I just felt like I'm kind of no pressure. Let me just play my game effectively. I know for a fact that if we play our game, we might have a chance. We got a lot of luck with this one. We give the ball off, the shot comes in, and I tried to actually look at this in a different angle, because at first, it just looked like an incredible strike from Evans. But then I looked back at it and I thought, does this actually take a deflection? Because it was a really strange position of the goal the ball went actually into. Because look, he shoots. And there, for me, that's going top bins. Keeper should have it covered. But I'm going to assume that there is a slight deflection in there. I think I saw it on the replay, but I wasn't 100% sure. And that's why it went in. Now, the second half came around. Honestly, I have no idea what happened for this goal. They just stepped off, stepped off, stepped off. I mean, look at this. I'm waiting for a pass, and I expected that defender to come and close me down. Just didn't happen. So I took the shot on, and it went in. And I know what you guys are thinking. That's because we're on world-class difficulty. Well, I understand that, and that is why, when we move to Porto, it's going back up. We're going to either Legendary or Ultimate, because defending like that is just atrocious. It really is. There could be nothing said, though, about our second of the game, because this was phenomenal. Take a look at this one from another angle in a moment. We've received the ball, back to goal, curl it in the back of the net, 3-1 Derby. Even though we're leaving the club, we still are leaving on a high note. We're going to give them something to look forward to, potentially maybe even help them get themselves up to that playoffs and get them into the Premier League. I mean, like I said, this strike is incredible, and this is why Porto have paid the big bucks to bring us over to the Liga NOS, so you can understand that. I'm very, very excited to get going over there, but this was a nice parting gift to obviously give to Derby County and their push for the, playoffs, effectively, and Premier League for that matter. So, a 3-1 win against the title favourites in Wolves at their ground, giving them their first defeat of the season at home, was obviously a nice win as well. Like I mentioned, we're bumping up the difficulty for the next episode when we travel over to Portugal to start a new chapter of our career. One more game to show you right now, and it's Swansea Simmed, which we went on and would, in fact, win, which of course is good again. So as we leave Derby, we've left them in a really good position. They're in the top, is it 2? Yeah, they're in the top 2 now. Same points as Swansea, and we're over halfway done. So that's ended off the chapter of the Championship. It was a really, really anticlimactic end, actually, because as soon as we went into the January transfer window, it just took us straight over to the Porto screen. So obviously, it's been good for us. We've had a good year and a half there, scored quite a few goals, but now it's time to get under a new chapter. Still in the Europa League. We're competing in the Liga NOS. We have so much to look forward to ahead of this next episode for you guys. I'm going to try and get it out tomorrow on the Friday. So if you guys could, I'd appreciate if you guys could like the video. It gives me that little bit more confidence. And obviously, when I see nice comments and such, it really does make my day as well. So I'm going to try my hardest to get you guys the first episode of us with FC Porto out tomorrow on the Friday. So leave a like. It would be greatly appreciated. As always, guys, thank you so much for all of your support. I'm showing you the squad report of the new team that we currently have here. Like I mentioned, leave me a comment on your number that you want to see as number 7, 9, 10, 14, anyone that you want to see, and I will do it next episode, obviously. Alongside that, the fee was about £49 million, which Porto paid, which is a lot of money. We have a big price tag to fill, but I'm hoping we will get it done. So the first game in Porto colours coming tomorrow, guys, on the Friday for you all. If you are new around here, like what you see, the subscribe button is down below. Click that and follow me on the channel. You never miss an upload, also by turning on the notification bell, so do that as well. And until tomorrow, I'll see you all again very soon. Adios!